Hi everyone, my name is Aneta and this is a short post-workout yoga video. It is super important to add stretching at the end of your workout. We often do the strengthening but then we just leave, right? So it's super important to strengthening and lengthening those muscles. So go ahead, grab yourself a mat and we're trying to relax, connect to the breath and finish the workout in an awesome way. Okay, so starting in a child pose, take your knees wider than hips distance apart, push your hips back towards the heels and then extend your arms towards the front of the room. So right away, opening the chest, opening the shoulders, pushing the hips back and letting go of any tension from the lower back. Connecting to nice, smooth, rhythmic breath. More or less equal length inhales and exhales. And just walk your hands over to the right. Place your left hand to the top of the right one, feeling for the nice side body stretch. You're still pushing your hips back and down. Walk yourself back to the center and we'll take it to the opposite side. Placing right hand on the top of the left. Breathing in. Big exhale. Return to the center. Again, push your hips back. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Let's stay here for one more breath. Inhale. And breath out. Walk yourself back, lengthen to the crown of the head, allow your knees to touch, and then separate your feet so they're wider than hips distance apart. Help yourself and roll your calves out. Sit your butt down between your heels. So some of us will find this exercise super sensitive around the knees. If that's the case, open your knees a little bit wider, and you can also slide something underneath of your butt, a blanket or a block, just for like an extra support, an extra height. Okay, so stretching the front of your thighs and opening the ankle joints. Try to lengthen for the crown of the head. So leaning back, so shoulders are sitting in line with the hips. Trying to stay here for 3, maybe 5, maybe 8 breaths. Okay, nice, smooth, rhythmic breath. And when you had enough, extend your both legs towards the front of the room. Reactivate through your both heels. Spread your toes wide and point them up or even towards your face. Make sure your sit bones are firmly grounded, so maybe get hold of your glutes and roll them up. And then when you're ready, open your arms, widen up, and then take a deep forward fold. Pushing the hips back. Again, keep your both feet active, so this will help you opening the calves and hamstrings. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. So this is a lengthening process. We're breathing to the back of the legs and we're breathing to the front line of the body. Big, beautiful breaths. And start lifting your gaze. Inhale. Sigh the breath away, exhale, and gently roll your spine up. Push your shoulders down the spine, and then pull your right knee in. Sandwich the sole of your right foot with your left inner thigh. You can always support your right knee with the block. Reopen your arms, widen up, twist to the left, hinge at the hip, and take a deep forward fold. So same sensations, we're still breathing to the back of the leg. We still breathe to the front line of your body. And then we want to close the gap between the belly and the thigh, then the chest and the thigh, and then if you have the mobility, your forehead and your shin bone. Start lifting your gaze, breathing in. Exhale. And then roll your spine up. Push your shoulders down the spine and let's take it to the opposite side, extending through your right leg, pulling left knee in and then sandwich the sole of the left foot with your right inner thigh. Reactivate through your right foot, reopen your hands, widen up, twist to the right, and refold. Bring the back of the leg to the front line of the body. Make sure you're pulling the shoulders down the spine. Lifting your gaze, breathing in, sigh the breath away, exhale, and then gently reverse yourself up, push the shoulders down the spine, and from here make your way to all fours, tabletop, hands and knees, shoulders in line with the hands and hips in line with the knees. Empty your lungs full. You will take a couple of rounds of standard cat and cow. So as you inhale, you drop your belly, you arch your spine, lift your gaze, looking up, and exhale, chin to your chest, tummy in, curve your spine. Shape of an angry cat, and one more, breathing in, dropping the belly, arch the spine, lift your gaze, look up, and reverse, shape of the angry cat. Coming back to a neutral spine, preparing for Anahatasana, the deepest stretch to your shoulders. Okay, so you keep your hips in line with your knees, and then walk your hands forward, trying to bring your armpits down to the floor. This is a heart melting pose, so you're dropping your heart down to the floor and look forward. Keep pushing your hips back and up. Again, if you struggle here, you can always take your arms a little bit wider, or you can bend your elbows, or you can slide something underneath of the chest. Keep that breath going. Slowly, when you're ready, ease your way back to a neutral spine, to a tabletop position. And then from here, push your hips over to the left, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push them down towards the left heel, over to the right, in circular motion, coming back to the top as you inhale. And then exhale, over to the left, back and down. Coming back to the top. And let's take it to the opposite side. So it should feel quite nice. And then finally, let's bring some stillness to the body. And from here, step your right foot between your hands. Tuck your back toes under, lift your left knee off the floor, and then go ahead, walk that left foot back. So the more you walk that left foot back, the deeper the stretch to the front of your left thigh. Once you had enough, drop that left knee down and release your toes. Chin away from the chest, right knee sits in line with the right ankle. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, re-extend through your right leg. Push the right heel down, spread your toes, and bow the head. So just like before, like in Janu Shasana, you want to push your hips back, reactivate through your front foot, and then closing the gap between your belly and your thigh, chest and your thigh, and then eventually your forehead and your shin bone. Steady rhythmic breath. And go ahead, soften through that front knee, tuck your back toes under, lift your left knee, take a big breath in, and then exhale, re-extend through your right leg. You can walk your hands back so they sit underneath of the shoulders. Reactivate through that right foot, bow the head. So that hugging sensation, gathering the inner thighs together. Couple of big breaths. And then slowly soften through that front knee. Step the right foot back, strong plank, inhale. Lower your knees, lower your chest and chin. And then snake the body forward. Some of us will keep the elbows bent. If you have the mobility, extend your arms, pumping the heart forward, shoulders back, kneecaps off the floor. And then tuck your toes under, push your hips back, and up, reversing to downward facing dog. Try to push your both heels down. Even if you can't reach the floor, think heels heavy, lifting toes off the floor, melting heart onto the thighs. Then go ahead, drop your both knees down, returning to our tabletop and preparing for the same sequence on the other side. Stepping left foot forward. Again, tuck your right toes under, walk the right foot back first. Release your knee when you're ready. Chin away from the chest, inhale. And exhale, half monkey split. Re-extending through the left leg this time. Punch your toes up. Again, breathing to the back of the leg. Inhale. Inhale, maybe lift your gaze. Reverse exhale. And we'll go for one more breath. And go ahead, soften through the front knee. Tuck your back toes under. Right knee lifts. Inhale. Exhale, re-extending through the left leg. Reactivate through your left heel. Punch your toes and bow the head. Lifting gaze. Inhale. Reverse exhale. We'll go for one more. Breath in. And out. Soften through that front knee, reframe the front foot, and step back, strong plank. Lower your knees, chest and chin, and creating that gentle arch, extending through your arms if you can. Push your shoulders back, heart forward, and reverse to downward facing dog. Okay, try to activate through both heels, lift your hips, relax your neck, melt your heart onto the thighs. Big breath in, softly out. And release your knees back down. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked. Push your hips back, pressing back to seated. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, sigh the breath.